It's the best one we've ever played in, and it's a great trip. Weather's, it may rain, it may get cloudy, 20 minutes a day or something, but the weather's close to perfect, and the guys enjoy it. The venue's great. Of course, the competition's good, and the exposure's terrific. So it's a great tournament for us to get away and basically enjoy each other and enjoy the competition. Well, in basketball, if you look at it that way, it's going to be an awfully long season. I mean, tolerable loss, losing to a team that's going to be a top 10 team, and when they had a player play unbelievably well, and we controlled the game for 33 minutes, and then didn't finish. So tolerable would probably be one word that may be somewhat accurate. I think another word would be more of a teachable loss. Obviously, you never want to lose, but the reality is we were not going to run the table, and I really seriously doubt any team in America runs the table, since nobody's done it since '76. So we got to get better from it, and it doesn't take away the fact that we're up 11 late. But there were a lot of things that happened late in the game after watching the tape that they had some things go their way because they made their own breaks, and we had some things definitely not go our way. So, but we just got to be better at game point defensively, and making sure we get stops. We've been out to Maui before and not won it. It helped our team. When competition's good, there's only one team that can win it, and you can play really well. I mean, Maui was good for us when we finished 7th. That team went on and won the Big 12, so I don't put all our stock into winning by any stretch, but I do put a lot of stock into us going and getting better. This isn't football. Obviously, we're a loss or a couple totally can ruin your season if you have national title implications or hopes. It's not like that at all. So I hate that we lost the game to Michigan State, especially the way that we lost it when we controlled most of the game. But, I mean, I'm not going to make more out of it than what it is. It's the first game out of hopefully 40. So we'll understand that and know that we just need to go get better. If you get better, then the wins and losses add up, and at the end of the season you'll be happy. But if you get so concerned about winning now as opposed to the process, I don't think that's the best thing for your team. Good, on our side, obviously, of course, we open up with the host team, and they've shot, I could be wrong, I think they've shot 64 or 68 threes in 2 games so far, so they definitely throw it up there fast and play fast. I think they're averaging 90 a game in 2 games. And then Vegas or UCLA in the next game, win or lose, we got one of them. And UCLA was a Sweet 16 team last year, and Vegas obviously gave us all we wanted in our building early January. So both will be good opponents. And then certainly on the other side with Vandy and Indiana and Wake and St. John's, you got some national names and a couple teams that's preseason top 20 or 25, and so it's a very good field. It'd be a nice feather in our cap if we were able to go win the tournament without question. The reality is we have to shoot the ball better. We have to defend better on the perimeter. Our guards went 10 for 40 from the field, and that's with Frank lighting it up, going 5 for 15. So he was by far our best shooter, and he was 5 for 15. So everybody else was what does that make everybody else 5 for 25? So we got to do a better job of scoring the ball, knocking down open shots. But I think we still had control of the game if we would have just maybe played to our intangibles a little better, their late game, and maybe handled a few things differently. I think we would have been in pretty good shape. Well, we're going to practice tomorrow morning at 6, and then we'll leave after that, and then from there, obviously we won't practice tomorrow in Maui, and then we'll practice Saturday and Sunday, play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday will be their day off. But tomorrow we get in early enough they can enjoy part of the day tomorrow. They'll have some time on Saturday, and then after that it'll be basically locked up for the most part until Thursday. Well, through player improvement as much as anything. I mean, just because it happens one year, you don't shoot free throws well one year doesn't mean you have to shoot them bad the next year. So we can certainly improve in some ways. We did get the ball in tight several times and come away empty, but we got the ball in tight, and Michigan State basically lived by the jump shot, and they won living by the jump shot. So we've got to do a better job of finishing, and we drill it and work on it, and guys are actually better in practice than we were in the game. But that's something that I think that we can become, if not become great at, because we don't have a Joel or a Markeith or a Cole that we can throw it to. We don't, and we're not going to have that this year. But we can certainly have guys that can finish close in, and so if guys struggle finishing from 3 or 4 feet with defense on them, the whole thing is to try to make it an easier shot. And we actually did that fairly well the other night. We just came away with very little, but we'll get better at that. And for us to be a good team moving forward, that's something that has to happen. You got to be able to get easy baskets and generate those, and I think we will. We just need to do a good job of it.